The Book of Five Rings by Miyamoto Musashi. Just a little quickie here for the English segment. This is basically a series of, I wouldn't say teachings, but sort of like um, thoughts. There we go. These are thoughts from Miyamoto Musashi. He's a famed duelist who's undefeated samurai, and he wrote a whole bunch of texts um, regarding being a samurai, the Kota Bushido and such. Um, it's very insightful, you know what I'm saying? But it's not just for martial arts. What I liked about this, and I read the whole thing when I was like many years ago, like what was it, 20 years ago? Oh wow, yeah, I read this a long time ago. The whole thing, I haven't read it, reread it since. But the point is that it's about uh, principles and struggles and such. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't say it's a self help book or anything. It's just some thoughts that he shared about life, the universe, and everything. And he broke it down into five scrolls, which it would be known as the Book of Five Rings. The Earth Scroll, the Fire Scroll, the Wind Scroll, and the Scroll of Emptiness. So this book it's kind of a big deal for me because he um, he speaks of one slice, two cuts kind of thing, and it's kind of like something I think I may have addressed this before. Well, I'll address it again. It's so buried deep in the live streams, in the videos. But basically he talks about doing uh, the concepts of how you do focus, how you maintain rhythm, uh, but both the metaphorical and the literal of having two swords, which is the wakizashi and the katana, aka the daisho. Um, and I've been applying that very much a lot with my creations because the live stream is just a cog in the system of my ecosystem that I've been developing here. Basically, if you wanted to be metaphorical as to what will be my katana and wakizashi, my katana would be my novels, and my wakizashi would be my game design. That would be my daisho. And I've been, I have read, when I read this about being able to um, apply how to use the swords in a metaphorical sense to, allow me to create so many things and how to engage, basically on the business side of things, so to speak. Uh, it's very hard to explain, honestly, but it's sort of like it's sort of like my motivation, it it's like my motivation in how to be able to not give up on um how not to give up when failure is afoot, basically, because yeah, I'm still trying to find publishers, and game developers, and it's a very hard thing. It's a very hard thing because it's all business. You know what I'm saying? It's all business. They have their business reasons, and I can't do anything about it because if my stuff doesn't fit their business, it doesn't fit their business. If they've found something better or something significant, like say they got their hands on a Capcom IP, there's nothing I can do about it. You know what I mean? It's all business. You know what I'm saying? It's like they said in The Godfather. It's not nothing personal. It's just business. And so, sometimes it can be very discouraging. You know what I'm saying? You're like laying down wondering what the heck you're doing and everything. But, you know, reading the Book of Five Rings helps, does help out in, in, it does help a little bit with the encouragement. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that there are different ways to go about everything, you know, and using my metaphorical two swords in different ways has been helpful. I still can't say a few other things that it has been helpful with, because business is being conducted in the behind the scenes and such. But it's just a matter of being patient with businesses. But if you're like looking for if you're like looking for something, a little motivational, a little something to help you out, you know, with encouragement, and still a little encouragement. Put a little something into your brain if you're trying to accomplish things in life. I definitely recommend the Book of Five Rings. It's a wonderful book of thought. You know what I'm saying? On life, on life, and um, let's see, what how was it again? The life, the universe, and everything. you know, like on the teacher of having a position without a position, or the body blow. You think that all of this is just about uh, beating people up and everything, but it's not necessarily has to be that way. Um, let's see here. Let's see, the use of speed in other schools. Let's see, the wind scroll. It's just a beautiful book. I'm just trying to figure out which part I want to jump into here, just to here we go. What's this here? Becoming the opponent, page 58. Of course, don't look at here we are. Knowing the state of affairs. Here we go. So something like this here, knowing the state of affairs. In large-scale military science, knowing the state of affairs means discerning the flourishing and decline of opponent, discerning the intentions of adversary troops and perceiving their condition, clearly seeing the state of affairs, determining how to deploy your own troops so as to gain certain victory by the principles of military science, and doing battle with knowledge of what lies ahead. Also, in individual martial arts, you determine opponent's traditions, observe the person character of adversaries, find out people's strengths and weaknesses, maneuver in ways contrary to opponents' expectations, determine opponents' highs and lows, ascertain the rhythms in between, and make the first move. This is essential. If your own power of insight is strong, the state of affairs of everything will be visible to you. Once you have attained complete independent mastery of martial arts, you'll be able to figure out the minds of opponents and thus find many ways to win. This demands work. The metaphorical observe, pay attention and observe other companies and rival companies, companies you want to work with, and so on. If you want to apply it to business. But here's my favorite one here. Let's see here. Striking it down opponent in a single beat. The flowing water stroke, the spark hit. It's so awesome. Isn't this the one that does two swords, one cut? It can't be the Hagakure. No, why can't I find that one? It was so cool. One sword, two cuts. I don't think I could find it anywhere. I probably will have to read from the beginning. Let's see. Striking and hitting. The single stroke. Advantage in dueling. Stand against many opponents. Let's see. Coming up against corners. Coming up against corners. Huh. Like I said, it's been over 20 years since... it's been nearly 20 years. Where is that? Page 64. Yeah, coming up corners means that when you push something that is strong, it hardly gives way immediately, just like that. In large-scale military science, observe the opposing troops where they have surged ahead, hit the corner of this strong front, and you should get the advantage. As the corner collapses, everyone gets the feeling of collapse. Even as they are collapsing, it's essential to realize when each corner is ready to go and sense when to overcome it. In individual martial arts, too, when you inflict pain on part of his body, each time an opponent makes an aggressive move, his body will weaken by degrees until he is ready to collapse, and it is easy to beat him. It is essential to study this carefully to discern where you can win. The three shouts. Yeah, where is that? Is that not... Or did I misunderstand? I might have misunderstood. I mean, it's been nearly 20 years now, so it's been nearly 20 years. So since I last read this, I probably might have gotten Mandela affected by this. Let me see here. Emptiness. Let's see. What's this? Here we go. Individual School of Two Swords and the Scroll of Emptiness. Okay, in writing about the science of martial arts of the individual school of Two Swords and the Scroll of Emptiness, the meaning of emptiness is that the realm where nothing exists or cannot be known is seen as empty. Wow, and it's only that long, huh? Now I'm a little shocked there. Wow. Yeah, I could have sworn this was wow. And then the rest is from let's see here. And then the next part of this book is the Book of Family Traditions on the Art of War by Yagyu Munenori. But yeah, I think he's the one who did the Unfettered Mind, Yagyu Munenori. Wow, I could have sworn. The single stroke. I could have sworn. Oh, well. I would have to probably read this all over again. Which is cool, because this is a cool book. This is a cool book. The single stroke. Let's see. 5 kinds of guard. The way of the long sword. Procedure of 5 formal techniques. Having a position without a position. Striking without thought and without form. The chance hit. The spark hit. Striking. The sticky body. Gluing. 3 parries. What about the fire scroll? Stomping a sword, crossing the ford. 3 shouts, small and large. Yeah, oh well. So, I definitely do still recommend this book. Gripping the long sword. Focus of the eyes in martial arts. The individual school, 2 swords. It's in here. Somewhere in here. So, yeah, Book of Five Rings, recommended. Comment, like, subscribe below if feel like if you're interested in me at least reading an excerpt or two of the Book of Five Rings. I got no problem doing that. Whenever I have a situation like this. All right, so yeah, thank you all for joining me. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe below. ありがとうございます。